Transformers Collaborative has brought us many of the 80s most iconic vehicles, including KITT from Knight Rider, the DeLorean from Back to the Future, which should be pronounced Gigawatt,
21 gigawatts!
and of course the Cadillac Hearse from Ghostbusters, with a cute little Slimer accessory. And then Collaborative gave us the Volkswagen Vanagon, the Surfer Boy pizza van, not from the 80s actually, but from a show that celebrates the 80s, Stranger Things. The Vanagon was certainly an instantly iconic ride as well. In Season 4, it was driven by everyone's beloved pizza delivery boy Argyle. In one highly tense scene, he used the VW to rescue his friends from a military attack. And I have to say, it made for a pretty amazing getaway van. And by the way, it looks like we're getting another really cool van from Season 5, a radio van that's going to be called Frequency and come with M-Tracks, but we don't have him yet. But he looks awesome. Still, he doesn't come out until next year, so until then I'm just going to enjoy everyone looking back and forth at each other and up, and all the lights blinking, and Stranger Things Season 5, and then at some point I know 11 is going to ascend into the sky and it's going to hit 88, and then... Wait a minute. Okay, hold up. Did I see that clip correctly? Let's roll this back and check this out one more time, because I'm pretty sure it stopped on 88. I see what they did there. It's another reference. That's right, Back to the Future. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I really look forward to watching Season 5 of Stranger Things. I think it's going to be an absolutely fantastic oh, wait a minute. Oh, it goes to 100? Whatever, it's just a number. Numbers don't mean anything.
These go to 11.
The first thing we have to discuss is what I believe is the coolest packaging we've ever seen with a Transformers Collaborative figure. And by the way, when you check out the side here, look at that, the classic Who's Watching Netflix. I love that. Spinning around to the back, you have pictures of Code Red in both modes with that awesome palm tree 80s Trapper Keeper background. That's really cool. On the side, you have more imagery and of course that Transformers Collaborative logo. But it keeps getting better because when you remove the slipcover, you get this amazing Surfer Boy pizza box, which just looks incredible. And there's that classic order of pineapple and jalapeno, a reference to the show. You used to be able to call that number on the front, but I tried and I don't think it works anymore. Inside, you get an awesome greasy top of the box. And then, of course, that is where you would find Code Red's figure in the box with the little image of the pizza there with the jalapeno and pineapple toppings. I just absolutely love this packaging, and this is definitely packaging you're going to want to keep. Switching now to his vehicle mode, this licensed VW Vanagon is an absolute stunner. I mean, that yellow is striking, and the blue windows, I just love the look of this thing. This is the correct use of clear plastic. Those translucent blue windows look absolutely incredible, and I love the painted blue headlights. All of this is just so much fun. The back windows are painted, but that makes sense in robot mode. Even underneath, he looks pretty clean, and all in all, this just makes a great vehicle. And personally, I think it looks like a lot of fun, and it really does hold its own against some of those classics. With the Surfer Boy Pizza logo accessory attached to the top, the look is complete, and it is an incredible look. The way the arms and legs show through the windows, I think it just looks like it could be luggage or even just curtains in the windows, and I think it might be accidental, but it looks really cool. His Energon axe will store on one side of the van perfectly, and on the other side you can stick his Energon spiked bat. By the way, those are super cool accessories, and once you put the Pizza Boy logo on top, you have him complete. Except of course for his blast effect, which I lost right before shooting this video. Yes, this van mode is wonderful, and it's pretty compact. There it is next to the DeLorean, here it is next to KITT, one of the coolest cars ever, and here it is, of course, next to Ecto-1 or Ectotron. As you've already kind of seen, the Surfer Boy Pizza logo can turn into a weapon as well, so before transforming him, we can do that by pulling out the front tip, sliding out the gun, and then the little pizza box you get will tuck neatly right into the top of that. And then, of course, if you had the blast effect, you would stick that on the front, and then you'd have a really cool weapon. And now let's quickly get him transformed. Code Red is a perfect fiddle former because the transformation process is a lot of fun. First, you start by pushing the wheels back on either side, pushing these panels to the back. Then lift the windows up to the top just like that. Split apart the roof of the van and then just pull the legs down just like this. Now pull the legs apart, giggity, and then twist the feet around on these double joints on either side. Again, another very satisfying part of this transformation. Once you've slipped out both feet, then you can just close the legs up. Now pull the arms out on either side and then just pull this whole piece down to snap his back into place. These two little tabs here will slip into place to hold everything together. Now twist the legs around and then of course pull out his fist on either side and there you go. Transformation complete. First off, in robot mode, now you'll see why I say it's good that they painted those bottom windows. They look a lot better on his legs, I think, than if those were also the translucent plastic. I love how perfectly the front of the van forms his chest, and I do have to say he does look a bit like if Ironhide were cosplaying his favorite character from Stranger Things. He is truly a striking figure in robot mode, and I think he hits that Stranger Things aesthetic perfectly. But you don't have to be a Stranger Things fan to enjoy him anyway. Surfer Boy Pizza could mean anything to you. It's just a great figure. As far as articulation goes, you can turn his head to the left and right a little bit, but it is kind of tough to do. His arm will only go up 90 degrees due to the shoulder, but you can twist it around a full 360. The bicep will give you about a 90-degree bend, and the legs will do the typical sort of things that legs do. They can bend 90 degrees, pivot back and forth, and you have a good ankle tilt as well. There's even a decent amount of waist swivel. The point is, I give his articulation a solid B+, and you're going to be able to get him in all of your standard poses without any issue. You're definitely going to do better than I do. Did I mention how much I love his blue goggles and microphone? May I take your order, please? Coming from such a compact alt mode, Code Red stands surprisingly tall and towers over Gigawatt here. Or Gigawatt, what do you think? He's even almost as tall as Studley Mr. Agent Knight here and Ectotron, which again is impressive coming from such a small vehicle mode. His cool accessories are also versatile. You can take this amazing Energon axe and you can attach it to the spiked bat if you just, whoop, hold up. And you can attach it to the spiked bat just like this. And then he has a cool, all right. Anyway, you get it. It looks like a cool weapon. You can also take the pizza box, attach it to the spiky bat, and you have whatever this is. And of course, you can add the Energon axe to the gun itself, and then he's just absolutely insane. And who's going to attack a man with this weird Energon axe shooting gun and spiky bat pizza box thing? Like I said, very versatile. I've praised him quite a bit, but if I have to complain about something, I would say that he is quite hollow in places. The arms and legs both suffer from a pretty decent amount of hollowitis, and that's too bad. But again, he's such a fun figure otherwise that I can overlook these small issues. So that's my quick look at Code Red, the amazing Stranger Things collab. And for one final thought, I would like to say I don't think you need to be a Stranger Things fan to enjoy this. I think it's an absolutely excellent figure for any Transformers collector.